Hope y'all are staying safe out there. This is Family Hustle. Okay, now I didn't review last week of Family Hustle, but I'm just gonna talk about you know, the things that happened last week. What happened last week? Oh, Needham, which is Toya Wright's mother. She came to Toya and Red. They was having a party or whatever, and she came drunk as a Kuta Brown. I like Needham. You know, Nita's been through a lot in her life. She tragically just buried two of her sons. And you know, she battled drug use in the past. It's a lot that she's been through, so bless her heart. But she came up in there ranting and raving on the daddy, Toya's daddy. Apparently Toya is one of 20 something kids. Nita got all her kids by the daddy, so she has 6 kids. So all we've ever seen, we saw pictures of Toya's brothers, but we see Toya's sister all the time who looks just like her. And so I guess there's 2 more that we haven't seen yet. But anyway, she has 6 by him, and then he has other kids by other different women. My God. But yeah, she came in there ranting and raving about that. You know, she gave her life up for him, and you know, he don't seem to understand, like most men don't get. You know, when they put women's through things, and they just so nonchalant, just like, well, you still holding on to it, you still mad, yada to yada. Mind you, she should let it go. But if you was the first man that she looked, this is why she told Toya that she didn't want to come, or why you inviting him. But you know, you can't really say that. That's still her daddy on. The mom and daddy relationship is different from the father and child relationship. So it was a sticky situation. And Toya and Nita, she just came in there with her feelings on her sleeve. So I don't blame my child. What else happened? Monica's son, the oldest one, I believe, he had a seizure. Lord Jesus. Bless him. I hope he's doing okay. I hope Monica's doing okay. She was not on this new episode because they said she was with her son and stuff. And so we're praying for all of them. T.I. made this bet with King, you know, that he looked at his analytics and stuff and found out that he had a lot of fans in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And, you know, so he was like, yo, you know, if you go out there and do your thing or whatever, and if you prove that you got a lot of fans out there, I'll help fund your career, because King wanted T.I. to fund, you know, some of his career, which T.I. was going to do that anyway, I'm sure. So, yeah, that happened. So, what else? Was that all that happened last week? I think so. I think it was all that happened. Yeah. Okay, so shoot on to this week. Let's see. We see Tommy and Red. LaToya Luckett's, right? Yeah, LaToya Luckett's man and Toya's man. Toya Wright. There's 2 Toyas on this show, y'all. LaToya, you know, torn in between the two, 'cause I really want to be with you. The same Toya in the original Destiny's Child. And then, you know, Toya Wright, Lil Wayne Toya. So anyway, Regine Toya. They're working out, doing their thing. You know, they were sitting down talking. Tom was just like, child, your mother-in-law was lit. Nita was lit, boots. I was living for it. And he was like, yeah, you know, she was lit. She's been through a lot, and yes, she has. Let me see. You know, Tommy was talking to Red about you know, what's going on with Toya and stuff, and you know, how they're going to therapy session, and how they have a lot to work through. They have a lot to go through and stuff. So I was just like, yes, they do, Lord. They actually did have a very positive therapy session this time, and it was nice to see they actually hugged and Tommy actually apologized, and it was a nice thing to see. So hopefully they can keep it up and be married. I do want to see love win. I want to see black love wins, and yeah. So that was nice to see Toya and Tommy getting along. What else happened? Toya, later on in the episode, she met up with her mom, Needham, and told her basically that she need to kind of go to therapy and deal with a lot of her demons that she's going through. And yeah, and who's to say Nita probably been drinking since her sons got killed, and so that's a lot for a mother, for a father to take on, because it's sad to say, but it's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be the kids burying the parents. So when the parents have to bury their kids, it's a different kind of pain that you don't know until you're in that situation. That's horrible. Horrible. And still to this day, kids are dying younger and younger every day. Child. Could you imagine just having a child or even a teenager and only seeing them reach 14 and 15 years of life before something happens? Like, terrible, terrible, terrible. Anyway. So who's to say what Nita's all been going through behind the scenes, Bless her heart. But she agreed to kind of go to therapy, but, we gonna see. Black folks in therapy don't mix. But it is nice to see all these black folks now going to therapy. Because, growing up, I'm just gonna speak from my experience. I'm not gonna speak for all black people. But just from my experience, we thought that therapy was for rich folks. We thought that therapy was for white folks. And we thought that therapy was for crazy folks. And it's not. It's that whole stigma that was on therapy. But it's not. We can all use a good therapist. I can use a therapist right now, child. Because some days I just don't feel like being bothered with nothing and nobody. Child, I just want to stay in this room, in this tight ass room, and keep this fan on, and yeah. I tell you, I really do enjoy y'all. Y'all really help me get through, darling. Because some days I know I don't show it, but some days, forget about it. Sweet tea break. Sweet tea in a Powerade bottle, child. So anyway, I reuse my bottles. Am I the only one that reuse all my bottles? No matter what I got in there, I reuse them and put water in there or whatever the hell, or stuff I ain't supposed to have all the time, like sweet tea and Kool-Aid. Anyway, side note, what y'all think about How to Catch a Beautician with Tamar? I watched it. It's entertaining. Ultimately, they are helping people. They're helping. It looks like a lot of unlicensed stylists, but some of them are licensed stylists, and how to do hair better and not, ruin people's scalp, and that stuff is important for sure. But I mean, it's such a random show. It's like, I don't know. What y'all think about how to? If those of you who watch How to Catch a Beautician, what y'all think about it? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Let me see. So they had a whole dodgeball. Was it dodgeball or baseball? One of them, whatever. Little match off. We had, and it was for cancer. So the Harris family, they had prostate cancer. A lot of men, a lot of us, we, we'll have that in life. Not saying everybody's gonna have cancer. I'm saying that we deal with that prostate cancer, child. and the other team, it was the Harris team. So Ti and all them. Then the other team, which Latoya was on, and Toya Wright and all them was on, and their husbands. That was Team Breast Cancer. Tommy, Latoya Luckett's husband. His mother had breast cancer. She passed away from breast cancer, so it's very near and dear to his heart, and a lot of people's. Cancer is just it's terrible, 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 right? But it definitely affects all of us. I'm sure all of us know somebody with cancer, or who have had cancer, beat cancer, or who have passed away from cancer. So cancer is, child, please. So actually, who ended up winning was Team Breast Cancer, which was Toya Wright's team, and Tiny, she's very competitive, so she was a sore loser and was mad. She took a little girl and left. So that was fun to see all of them get out and have fun. It was nice to see T.I. engage with the other guys, because sometimes T.I. don't really engage with the other guys. I don't really know if it's just a he's busy thing. I don't really know if it's he thinks he's better thing. I don't know. If he feels like, oh, I don't need to talk to them. Who are they? Kind of thing. I don't know. Y'all know. Yeah, you can't never really tell with Clifford. But yeah. So let me see. Child Tiny done got her jewelry stolen. Child, she said she went somewhere. She left her jewelry in the car, and within the blink of an eye, her stuff was gone. Child. Y'all celebrities, child. Y'all need to have somebody on y'all at all times. Child, you tiny. They know you got millions up in Atlanta. Bless her heart. I hope she finds a jewelry, because apparently she got rid of it. They stole her wedding ring as well. Bless her heart. Let me see. T.I. met up with David Banner. I love David Banner. And it was talking about deep topics. It was talking about sex trafficking, and the girl Centoya Brown, y'all know the girl who was arrested when she was 16, capped her molester pretty much. He met a dude and forced her into prostitution and all that, and she capped his ass and straight like that, as she should have. It was self-defense. He made her do whatever with whoever, and she spent 15 years in jail. Went in there at 16, came out at 31. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Had a conversation with her. This whole sex trafficking thing is horrible, and it's a big deal, and definitely affects our community heavy, but it's not as talked about now. I mean, now it's kind of talked about, but it's not as talked about because we're black, and they don't really give a damn at the end of the day. I mean, look at what's going on in the world today. My God, my God. I just have to look over my shoulder every second of the day, because regardless of whether or not I'm gay or not, I'm prancing down the street giving y'all moments, no matter what. They might see me as entertaining, but at the end of the day, I'm black. Okay? Period. And just like Black Lives Matter, Black Gay Lives Matter, Black Trans Lives Matter, we all black out here. Okay? So I ain't that much different from your ass. Okay? It's just one like hot dogs and one like hamburgers. One like yogurt, and the other one, what's the opposite of yogurt? I don't damn know. But anyway, y'all get it. So yeah, it was definitely nice to see, and it's nice that T.I. gave her a platform to talk about that, because, horrible. Oh, there's so many. This world is so evil sometimes. I don't know. I have no words for it. I really don't. So the last thing I want to talk about is, Tiny went with T.I., went with King to Chattanooga, Tennessee. They was kind of doing this test run for King to see how many fans he actually had in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and if he had enough to, yeah, he was going out there for a meet and greet just to prove, that he had fans there. And if he did, then T.I. would give him money. He would have a show, bigger showcase, whatever. So Tiny actually went, helped King with his promotion and helped King a lot, and actually went with King. And there was a lot of kids out there to support King, which is great. And some young adults as well. So that was definitely nice to see. And King, he did his thing, and he signed his autographs, and it was great. So T.I., when he found out that Tiny took her son to Tennessee, he got mad. Talking about, we gonna talk about this later. See, the problem is the responsibilities of the evaluation and she did not check with me before she went to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and that's going to be a problem in the Harris household. Y'all know T.I. And I'll say, so you have a problem with your son's mother taking her child to Tennessee? As if what? All these folks y'all got with y'all, as if what? As if she can't handle King by herself. That's her child too. When she was holding you down, when you was in the penitentiary, she was raising King on her own. With her little help of a village of people that she got, but she was on her own. So I'm just like, what is that about? What's wrong with Tiny going with King out of town? It's like, if it's not his way, it's no way. I at one point I started to think that T.I. wants Tiny, when it comes to raising the boys, he wants her to step back and let him do it, and she can have the girls, but he has control over all of them, the girls and the boys. But I mean, I'm just really trying to see the issue. Listen, like I said, I don't have any kids, and I don't want any kids no time soon. But I see a lot of times where T.I.'s coming from and how he parents, but other times I don't. Because I don't see an issue with her helping her son. I don't see an issue with her going out of town with her son. And all these other big dudes around. I mean, ain't nobody gonna bother neither one of them. So I'm trying to think, was he mad at Tiny because he felt it might be a safety issue taking King out of town? Or was he mad at Tiny because they didn't tell him? Which one is it? He's super controlling. I don't see how that's attractive. He's an attractive dude. He's cool. He's very smart. He's done quite well for himself. T.I. is doing big things, and congratulations to him. As another black man, I tip my hat off to him, absolutely. But that controlling shit, child, please, that's on another level. She kind of them told y'all on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That man with money come with a cost. Taking her son out of town. When they go to Walmart, you want to know too, T.I.? I can't. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kids World on Instagram and Twitter. At It's Kids World 89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.